we should be good to go. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Ozzy, congratulations on redeeming that first soul. I am not stinky. You stinky. How you guys doing? Oh man, we're actually this time we're joined by Nightsway. He's finally back after what was it, 2-3 weeks of not being able to make it on the stream. He's finally back so we can knock out some more AllTheMods10 together. As I mentioned on the Discord before, we're going to be working on some more mechanism combined with what was it? Extreme reactors. That's the thing. I want to finish knocking that out. We got a ton of materials that I want to burn through. I want to start knocking out so much stuff. Because we are ridiculously close to the star. If we genuinely lock in, I'm talking about like if we don't really like mess around and do things that are unnecessary, we could probably finish this in about 2 or 3 sessions. That's how absolutely close we are. There's just specific things that we need to start gathering. I think the hardest one probably would be doing the bees because those take a little bit of time, and then the bosses. Aside from that, we're good to go. That's the whole mod pack. It's gonna be kind of sad to see this world go, honestly, because we've been playing it for so long, right? It's definitely longer than AllTheMods9, right? Because that one took about a year. And we saved the ending for that for New Year's. And obviously we're not going to do that for this one, but you know, you stank. You have no proof for this. You have never smelled me. I smell like moss and cranberries. Anyway, so without further ado, let me go ahead and switch the okay, there we go. Okay. All right, we are live. Hello, Night. Bring it up a little bit. Still adjusting some stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? You should be live as well. Let me start the share chat. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I had to do that. There you go. Night, I got thrown into an ad immediately. What do I do? To cry harder.
Thank Twitch for being Twitch.
Alright, our share chat is up. Okay, so like I was saying before we started, Night, I would like to start working on mechanism once you get your warden, since this is what you want to do. I'm going to continue working on the extreme reactor. Now that we have a decent chunk of cyanide from the last time that we were playing, it is going to be absolutely incredibly fast how much we're going to progress. He stinks so bad I can smell you from across the country, you stinky. They're insulting me. We just started and I'm already getting bullied by my own chat. Wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. Let's go back to the quest that we were doing last time. Okay. So do the waste, which we've done. Burn the gas achievement. I got a burning gas generator. Sure. Don't know what to do with this, but thanks. Also, good lord, those emotes. The absolute manliness. Alright, reprocessing our waste is what we need to do. Now that we have some cyanide from our baby reactor, we want a way to reprocess that waste into something useful. To do this, we'll need to build another multi-block reprocessor. It takes up a lot of cyanide to start stocking up. I want to upgrade to a bigger reactor as possible. I've already done this. We need reprocessor casings. We have all of this stuff. I don't think that's a reinforced reprocessor, so we'll do 50. And any of you. And of you. Controllers. Output ports. Fluid injector. And then the glass. A lot of quests are going to be rapidly completed because I was smart and I made auto crafting for all this. And then a reprocessor collector. Got a gold ingot for that. Okay, I should probably read all of these before I start crafting. Oh, I got a wind generator. Face is on a crab. You're just saying stuff now.
Lizard.
Don't lizard me. Don't throw things either. That's rude. What did I ever do to deserve this amount of abuse from you guys? I've only been here to entertain. That's all I've done. And you're going out of your way to beat me up. Okay. Importing waste. When building a reprocessor, you'll need to at least one collector and waste injector. The reprocessor collector must be placed at the center of the bottom of the face of the structure. Oh, is this the one that's like that weird pillar thing? Waste injector must go in the center of the top face, which is where you'll pipe in and insert the cyanide ingots. That's right. I remember this. This was me. Oh, it's wait. I am. Use this field reacting and creates its own waste called magnet. Oh, that's right. Okay, no, I remember this now. When we were on AllTheMods10, I remember doing this, and the one of the devs, remember, Knight? They came in and they were helping us out.
For which thing?
The extreme reactor, because apparently the version we were playing on, it was bugged and it wasn't making the thing that we needed. And they gave us their explicit blessing to cheat it in. I remember this. Okay, I remember. Okay, we need 52 reprocessing these things. Way more than I thought. Grab these. So how is this thing built specifically? That's right, it is the pillar. Okay. I remember this now. Okay, so this is going to be kind of awkward. They gave me a beacon. Because what, like, how this works, if I'm not mistaken, is that you have to take the stuff that you process, put it through another reactor, so it turns it into a different material, and then reprocess it again. Excuse me, with a fluid, and then that's how you get the insane item. It was a really weird
Dumb, stupid, small, shot, tiny brain, no work, you super stanker, stinky baby man, piss boy.
Well, Goober, don't talk to yourself about yourself like that. Looking at you. Get back here. Anyway.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this was like a very specific thing that we have to do. Oh god. Okay. How am I gonna go about doing? I need to make a production line. I need to take the cyanide and process it. You know what? I know exactly what I need to do. But I keep putting this off, and I don't know why I'm doing this. I need to.
We have 612,000 souls.
Yes. All stored in the system. So feel free
Well,
to
it doesn't show in the
everything.
system. It only shows 100k, but it's good enough.
Well, no, because I set it to a maximum of 100k that the system will read just to make it easier. But inside of the cell should be the actual.
I know, I saw.
Yeah. So the 100k should just be kind of naturally, just be always there, basically. We need to go to. It was a draconic factory. Okay, so I need to make a advanced dislocator. Need a wiper force. Core, a 4 draconic ingots. Four draconic ingots, and 3 bolts. So, Knight, when are you gonna play Pokemon?
I don't know when, or I don't know, at some point.
At some point. Oh man, we should. I really want you to play it, like, for real though. It'll be very entertaining to see you experience a Pokemon game. I'm trying to think what would be a good starting. I don't want to throw you into Gen 1 because that's like the basic bitch generation. I want to give you something actually fun. I'm thinking about putting you into Gen 5. But that one is pretty straightforward, and it's also really, really good story-wise. I wouldn't recommend the newer 3D games because they don't function. Oh. And we need 8. Unbound, perfect. Go, my precious. Okay, so the reason I'm making this, guys, is because I am so sick of not being able to just teleport to directly where I need, especially when it comes to the AE2 system. I just want to go somewhere. If I need to make a pattern system like that. Okay, so we're going back home. It's getting progressively
so
laggier.
much peace and quiet.
Okay, so what I want to do is set home to here. I want to add new. I want to rename this. There. It's AE2 sys. Okay. 16 enterprise. Right? Okay. I need more points. So the advanced dislocator is very interesting. It's basically like a handheld waystone.
Interesting.
And so what you're able to do is that you're able to just add ender pearls as fuel, and it will set you to I spelled that wrong. That E, not EW. It functions kind of like those pedestals that I made, but more portable. Instead of it needing to be on a pedestal, you can just hold it in your hand and just warp anywhere. So like, oh, I want to get back to the AE2 system. Boom, right here, and it puts me exactly where I'm facing. And also, okay, so if I walk away and if I'm doing something yada yada, and then I just go, boop, puts me right in front of the AE2 system, so I can edit and make more patterns. Would you like an advanced dislocator? I can make you one.
Sure, I guess.
Because I don't think you have permissions to teleport around still, huh?
I do not. I do not.
Let me make you one. But that's basically what I've been using. Let's see here. Okay, it was pearls. Two. Then it was the Kryptonium. 4. And then a wyvern. Then the boom. You crap. You know what sucks? We never actually beat the Chaos Guardian. Mostly because the one that I wanted was kind of stuck. That makes sense.
You talking about for this playthrough or the last one?
No, for this one. We have not beaten them yet. The pull crescent just started making me 4 million gil. Absolutely free. Wait, from what? What'd you sell, Ozzy? Good lord. Okay, so alright, now where are you, Knight?
Literally on the roof.
Oh, hi. Or here. So take this. You're gonna need to add Ender Pearls into it. Alright. Have this in the curio slot. It fits in the spell focus, by the way. But essentially you shift right click, and wherever you are facing and wherever you are standing, it will record onto this onto the advanced dislocator. Alright.
Okay. Hello.
I'm still here. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. And then once you have it set, you just right click with it in your hand. You can scroll wheel through them in order to set multiple, but it needs Ender Pearls as fuel. So just grab a bunch of them and then hit the all button at the bottom, and then you're good to go. So like for example, if I'm facing you, I could teleport directly in front of the AE2 system control access pattern terminal, and just be like literally right where I need to be at any point. Try it out. It's actually extremely useful if you need to get around the base way quicker. But yeah, this has been this thing is amazing, and I absolutely love it. The stone partition in neon light, but it's a little undercutting it a little, but completely free when they buy it. Well, yeah, obviously, because it's super annoying to actually get. So enjoy that monies. You can use that for all your crafting now. All right, now that I have this, at any moment I can get around to the different locations. This is the. Need to make a new one. Add new. This one is the EX actor. Here, locked. And so if you have multiple, you hold shift and you scroll, and you can scroll through the different ones that you want. So we have the cold room. Add new. This one is old. It's set here. Lock that. Okay, so now at any time, if I want to go back, like let's say back to the reactor, boop, I'm in the reactor. Or if I want to go to the cultism, boop, I'm in the cultism room. Simple as that. I'm gonna use it for the phantom weapon. Oh, fair enough. You know that it is pretty expensive to make that. And like, oh, I want to go back to the AEG system. Boop, I'm here. It's so nice. Oh, it's just convenient night.
I believe it. Seems like it. We'll see here shortly.
I'm gonna be using this to go around, but so mob farms are here. Add new. That. Mob farms. Locked. Then we have the Apotheosis farm. Still going strong. New Apotheosis farm. I'm trying to think. Was there something else? Another thing I wanted to save? We have stones. Right, the Draconic Factory. You can get to this easier. Then add new Draconic Factory. Cool. All right, so pretty much it's everywhere I go. Go back to actor. So you have no idea how convenient this is, Knight. I can instantly teleport anywhere I want to go. I have to open up a menu. All right. We made some more cyanide ingots. Let's continue making this actual thing. So it was the reprocessor that I need to do. How tall did they say this needed to be? 3 block deep, 7 block tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use the build gadget to copy and paste this one. But it was waste injector, controller, and the collector at the bottom. I think, right? Yeah, the waste injector needs to just be somewhere. Vertical faces you can use either the glass system or one of the required parts like a power port. Frame. Importing place. When loading reprocessing, you'll need at least one collector and one face. Reprocessing collector must be placed at the center and the bottom face. That's what I thought. Okay, so I was correct. Reprocessor collector, and then the injector. It's gonna be up here at top because I just wanted to just drop in, and then we're going to need the output port at the bottom here, and then controller. And then I believe this needs power, right? While other reprocessor parts have a mandatory spot when building, these 3 parts can be placed at any vertical face as long as they aren't on the power port is used to give power to the multiplexer in the processor. Okay, so it does need power. Put it on the back, and then the rest can be less. Essentially, I'm going to be duplicating this structure a couple of times to reprocess these things faster. And since we have a power network from the reactor itself, right, it'll be like real easy to make things. I think this is completed. Yeah. Oh wait, does the waste injector have to be on the top? I think it does. Injector, and then you happy now? No. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. Yeah, this is the 7x3. Frame is correct. Bottom and top face. Easier to probably have one that require processor parts. I'm a bit confused. Does it need to be not glass at the top? Collector is on the bottom. I'm a bit confuzzled on what I did wrong. Let me try like just replicating exactly what I have. Maybe I'm just doing too much. Use either reprocessor glass or one of the required reprocessor parts. Yeah, I'm gonna use a ton of gil on the second step of the weapon. Dude, it is stupid expensive to do it that way. Don't buy the parts, man. Just craft them. Use that money to invest in crafting so you don't have to do it later. Save your money. Use it there. Do some server hopping to get the parts cheaper. If you'd like to see an image... Helps. Maybe the reprocessor waste injector needs to be this one. Don't use glass then. It don't like the glass. Or whatever. Is this a structure? No. Did reprocessor collector needs to be at the bottom. That's what it says. Then while other reprocessor parts of entry spot really needs to be processed in place at any vertical. Power port is used to give power. The fluid injector port is used to inject the liquid needed, which will depend on the type of waste injected. For cyanide, that means water. The fluid, the output port is used to output the reprocessed material. Or hand. Okay. Importing waste, so it requires this. Oh, okay, so it does, the reprocessor waste injector does need to wait. Then this structure is wrong. That red thing right here in the middle is wrong because it's like it's supposed to say it's the reprocessor waste injector. Must go on the top center face, which is this thing, reprocessor waste injector. This build is wrong. Great job on the mods dev team. Great example. It doesn't function like this. I'm not crazy. I knew it had to go at the top. Bruh. The quest book lied to me. What do I do, Knight? I'm devastated. Can't you hear it in the sound of my voice?
Cry, I guess. I don't know, man.
Output ports. Does it wait? Do I need a fluid injector as well? Reactor fuel. Processor output. Fluid injector. One of these. The fluid injector is what's on the side here. I see. Okay. These things look identical. Then, are you happy now? No, you're not happy now. Why? Oh, wait, because it's not encased. And what about this? No, you're not happy. You're still not happy. Oh, it needs a power. Oh, okay. Now are you happy? Yeah, now it's happy. Okay, cool. Okay, so we need to give it power, which we have here. Crystal. This is a very simple thing to do. Place that here, and then we're going to get the crystal binder. Bind it. This thing absolutely should have power now as soon as I set it to What? Yep, this thing definitely has power. That is not an issue in the slightest. Alright, so now all I need to do is copy and paste this. But I need to make a bunch. Like copy and paste. That's change. Paste. Copy. Here. Paste. Have everything on my person. I think. Let's grab everything. Spaced out by 2. No, we can access this easily. I might need to build this in a different dimension, honestly, because like the building, the combat machine's nice and all, but in order to like reduce lag, but I really need to like start investing in like the other, you know, because it's like a nice open area that's like has plenty of room. Boom, bam, bop. Bar, we're gonna need another relay crystal. Paste it here. You. This. Two block. Two. Grab you. Break this link. And then we need to set you to output with a crystal. Onto this one. To output. There we go. Okay, so this is pulling from this, I think. Should be at least. Yeah, this is pulling from that. We need to break this link. I don't want this. There we go. All right, so this is taking power from the reactor itself now. And it's going into the reprocessor. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to need sink. Just watching these guys. We're going to need this. So fluid, these things are just going to be strictly for cyanide. If I can remember. Alright, where'd you put my configurator?
I think you ate it.
Oh no, I found it. So there should, yeah, reprocessing water, and then cyanide ingots themselves need to be pushed in the top. A router could do this.
The routers can do basically anything.
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's what I'm starting to understand why you use them so much. They're pretty good.
They just have so much fucking usability. Like, it's hard to go wrong. They just, like, you could use them for literally just about anything.
Reading this the cooler module. Then speed up. It is like one of the best logistics mods, like by far.
Which is?
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
I said which is?
The little modular routers.
Oh, yeah. It's good. I wouldn't say it's one of the best, but it definitely is a good one.
I mean, just out of range.
It definitely has some very massive downsides, but overall, it's pretty good. Or limitations, I should say.
What do you mean by limitations? I haven't noticed anything like this.
Well, it's got a very short range. You'd have to, you know, bunch of junk together for it to, like, do like long range at all. It's not very good at range, and it's not really good at handling lots and lots and lots of items quickly.
Honestly, it's not too bad.
Oh no, it's not too bad. It also kind of is mid for power. I mean, it works. It definitely works for power. It's just not the best. It can only handle so much power.
How do I? Let's see. This one needs to be on a frequency of 5. Set this to. Now take the cooler module. Let's see. Oh, you know what would help if I actually turned it? Yeah, I should probably do that. Let me get some regular chests. Right, excessive. Here. Get a item type. Stick with transporter. And then we can get another router. And then a puller module.
Right. Rip.
Here.
Rip the double bots back to back? Question mark.
Wait. Oh yeah. No. Seribot is really good. Invest in Seribot.
I see that.
Just says, "Get out of my swamp." It just knows. Keeps my chat clean, and I'm happy about it. Then
absolutely cooked.
Sure. What was the other? It's pusher on, right? Sender is the one that. Sender. This and make another chest. Honestly, wait a minute. I don't even need to do this. What am I doing? I don't need to have a chest as a buffer. That's pointless. Because the modular routers can just pull it out directly, right? And then send it to the chest that I want. Well, I'm way overthinking this. Okay. I need to take these though. pull from here. Pull from here. Hey, Zebra, you made it. How you doing, man? Welcome, come on in.
Rah.
What are you doing? I'm working on a reactor right now, so... wait, oh, crap. You know, I just realized what I've been doing. I was reading chat. I'm working on reactor right now to evenly distribute items so I can process them. I don't know what I was doing earlier. I need to leave these in there because I need them full each. This I'll show you in a second. It's actually pretty sick. So what this mod is called modular routers. It is how do you cause a nuclear meltdown? On it, surprisingly, these don't explode. That's one of my
That's
favorite.
what they want you to think.
No, I'm serious. They specifically made sure that the extreme reactors don't go boom. Okay, and then so if I turn these on, so the router is grabbing the items from these and storing them into the chest wirelessly. You can see the little beam, and I have a Draconic Evolution crystal here that is pulling from this battery from the power that this reactor is charging. That is making the ingots that need to be processed into this dimensional chest being pulled from another router up at the top. You can see them drop. It's just really cool watching it go, man. Wireless transfer of stuff is just very satisfying in Minecraft. Wait, can modular routers transport fluids?
Yes. That's basically how I am doing our. You have to do buckets. It has to be able to be put into buckets, but yes, it can.
Interesting. I was thinking like if instead of using a pipe, I could just use a router to transfer everything, but like nah, the pipe works fine. It's plenty. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of that cyanite here. Grab a nice chunk of that, and I'm gonna throw it into this chest. So this thing will start distributing it, and so we can make a lot of the plutonium. This is just satisfying to watch, man. I love this. It says it's evenly distributing them, and just you can see like the wave of it being processed. It's a cool little laser show. Yeah, I know, right? It's like slowly but surely there'll be a network of lasers and everything. And like I'm gonna be making layers on this building so I can have different processing tiers. But I just need plutonium, which we have here now. All right, so plutonium acquired. Once you build a fully functional reprocessor, you can pump in power, water, and cyanide to create plutonium. This can be used as fuel for your own reactor, and it creates its own waste called magnite, which is what we need to do next. We need to build another reactor, I believe, but I'm not too sure. Using the reprocessor, you can combine everything we've made so far to make a few ingots. You might need a fluidize to complete the step. So I need lutestrite and reticulite. So a reprocessor needs energy and liquid cyanide? Yeah, it needs liquid cyanide to make plutonium. And plutonium in order to make lutestrite. So we're gonna make another one of these systems over here. Okay. Spread it out just a little bit. One is here. Yeah, all this stuff is stuff that you can do on the Cobblemon server, by the way, if you didn't know. It's kind of neat. Pretty cool, if you say so myself. 4 of these. We're making like basically a production line. We're gonna need more glass, it looks like. But we have all the other parts. Process glass. Boink. Also, I need to set this to start making. It was 100, right? Burning glass. I need to set it to 0. Set it to 0. This is going to be burning up a lot more, a lot faster. Not very quickly, but it will be. It just sucks I can't time one this, man. Ugh. So I think we have plenty of plutonium being made. Yeah, that's plenty. We need to make a fluidizer to make the liquid cyanide. Right, and also the processor glass. Omega brain and gameplay is what I'm doing right here tonight.
10 out of 10.
Ah, don't throw things. That's rude. I'm working with very sensitive equipment. All right, so that's 4 more, so we can reprocess the blutite or whatever. Plutonium. All right, so the plutonium is here. So I'll make another router to pull from this to put it into the top. We're gonna need a better relay. Why? Do I have another? Yes, I do. Okay, so we're gonna break this one. So, find this. Put it here. Going to need more energy relays. I think it's stored. Power on the back. These can all be powered. Do you think you would explode if I put you in the microwave for 8 minutes? That would be like a sauna for me. I'm naturally heat resistant. Oh, and thank you for the stretch. You guys never enjoyed a microwave before? Boom. And up. Up. And then we need to set these to output. Alright, cool. So these things all now have power. We're going to make another layer above this for the fluidizer, because that's something that we also need. The fluidizer. Now that we're collecting some waste from our reactor, part of the reprocess progression, it requires you to fluidize some of the ingots you get. You know what that means? We need to make a fluidizer. The main component is the fluidizer controller. Once built, you can right-click on this to open up the interface. Here you can turn it on or off, see what's inside, and the current power level. You are heat resistant, but microwave is radiation and cooks things from the inside out. That's still heat, though. In one way or another. Fluid, eyes, and stuff. Wow, this is expensive. This requires netherite ingots? Yeah, this is not meant for early game in the slightest. This has a power outlet. Ports. Night, we have no wood.
Well. Alright, what are you talking about?
We have no wood.
I don't know what you're talking about. We have 6.8 million spruce logs, and we have almost a million oak logs.
Casing using netherite chests? Hold up. Oh, we have the dislocator. I need to fix that. That is a bit of an issue. Fluidizer. It's just to be using regular chests, so I don't know what it's talking about. What is it saying? Oh, why 2 oak netherite chests? That's terrible. Hold up. No, don't use that. Use oak. It's just chests. You have no... that actually is not true. I am caked, but I'm always sitting, so you don't see it. And use regular chests. What is wrong with you? There we go. And then... down again. Does this thing also use the other thing? I don't think so. Okay. So we have the power port fluidizer. No whimsy, and your ass is flat. How dare you insult my ass like that? I could take the whimsy, but I do have cake. Fluidizer output port. Yeah. We still have no wood, Knight.
We still have shitloads of wood. I don't know what you're talking about.
We have no wood.
I can't help that you're blind.
We have no oak wood.
We still have lots of oak wood, and we have even more spruce.
I'm literally looking at it right now. We have no...
We literally have 800,000 logs. I don't know what you want.
Then why is it not making oak planks?
Your eyeballs no worky. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, because the crafting pattern we have is using spruce
to make oak. 10 out of 10. That makes sense.
To make regular chests.
Okay, well, we still have spruce. We have even more spruce.
No, actually, we have less spruce.
What do you mean? We have 1.3 million.
Editing the pattern.
What are you talking about? We have 6.8 million logs of spruce and only under a million of oak. I think you're on drugs. Insanity.
One. Peace. I edited the pattern so it won't be yelling at us no more.
It still doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Also, Sora, what do you think of this big looking DMs? What do you... just send me a picture of your ass. Oh my god.
What is happening?
I don't know how to reply to this one, Soul. I'm sorry. You send me strange things. Oh, there's a fluid injector. We need the output port. There we go. Then the controller, which we already have. Casing. These. Plenty. Then the solid injector. There we go. All right, that should be everything to make a fluidizer. Okay. All right, back to over here. We need to fluidize the plutonium. We're going to set it so it has an even distribution for the router. We're gonna need another layer. Right chest. I need. I don't know what flooring I want to use. I didn't even think about that. I don't want to waste material and something like expensive flooring. Quick, someone tell me what flooring I should use that's within reason. Getting like a stone of some type. Still want to use cobblestone. Smooth stone. That's right. I have that. Smooth stone. Iron brick. Iron brick honestly doesn't sound too bad. Raw iron bricks. I have iron brick blocks. There's no iron brick. Except we don't have any raw iron, so I'm just gonna use the smooth stone because it's funny. And then I need my building gadgets. Okay. Building gadget of this. That one there. Right there. We'll remove these so we have access to the injectors. Brandon wasn't sure if it was real. I had basically more than half right. I mean, we have raw brick. I mean, it's close enough. I don't judge you for it not being 100%. Here, so we have access to everything. Basically. Over here. Now that we have access to everything, oh, excuse me. We need to make a fluidizer. How do you make these?
You made one already.
No, I have the materials. I just didn't actually put it together. You and I got a weight upgrade and a basic energy cube. Also, Remu, hi! 55 stream streak. Congratulations. Enjoy those cranberries. Welcome. How you doing, man? I'm trying to, I'm building. Doing technology to your stuff. Okay, so Rosenite is the other thing that we're gonna do. That's later. Okay, so the fluidizer itself. Okay, the fluidizer is a customizable multi-block with a minimum size of 3x3x3. Just like the other multi-blocks, the frame will need to be made out of casings, while the faces can be made out of glass. You want to get your hands on the product the fluidizer makes, you'll need to make an output port on one of the sides. The fluidizer will need power to operate, so a power port is required to complete the structure. The fluidizer can operate in one of three modes: solid into fluid, combining two solids into a fluid, or combining two fluids into a new fluid. It all depends on the type of injectors you use for the multi-block. For example, if you want to convert plutonium into a fluid, you can use one solid injector. If you want to combine two solids to get it into something new, you build a multi-block with two solid injectors. If you want to combine two fluids, you use two fluid injectors. This might seem confusing, but it's important for progression. For example, you might want to convert magnite into a fluid in the fluidizer first, then send it to a reprocessor with ludicrite to create radiculite. Cool. Alright, so how do I actually build this thing? They didn't provide an example this time. I need the big book reactor, the big reactor, whatever. Oh wait, no, it's right here. Okay, it was turbine, reprocessor, fluidizer. How to build. Okay, this helps. It's the 3x3x mid ones. It's from block case and a mix of the other ones. Okay. It's like a big glass box. Oh, I see it. Okay. 1, 2. It looks like this one can just be scaled infinitely, but I don't think I realistically need it to be. Let's make a simple box. Like so. Well, yeah, just a simple box. Nothing too crazy. It's the magic gray box that does the thing I need it to. That way I can win. Alright, so we have this. This is going to be a single solid injector because we need to take the cyanide and put it in. Put a solid fluid injector here, right? And then the fluidizer output is to here. Get a controller, and then we get power put on the front since we're going to use build up a glass using the crystals in order to power this. I think this is pretty much all I need to do. Oh wait, the floor also probably would help to be filled in. Then we can fill in the ceiling. Hey, we have a fluidizer. Okay, that one was way easier to build. Okay, so this thing just needs power. How many attachments do we have? Links 9 out of 16. We got plenty of room. Okay. We want to copy and paste this. Copy. To here. Paste. Another one right next to it. Spaces. I think 3 should be okay for now. Get the crystals. Boom. Bam. Pop. Okay, so if there's 3 different types of things that, well, technically there's 4. So if I remember correctly, you put a solid through a solid port to make a fluid. You put 2 fluids together to make a different fluid, and then you make a solid and a fluid to make something. I think that was it. So I only needed 3. We can combine 2 solids together into something new. Oh, so 2 solid injectors. Okay. So I need the 1, and then 2 solid injectors, 2 fluid injectors. Okay, so this one is solid. We need to replace this one with 2 solids. 2 solid. Also, thank you for the lurk, Umber. Nice to see you. 2 solids and then 2 fluids on this side. Okay, and now we link these to the power grid. So, and then provide power to them. Okay, so with the modular router, we're going to take the distributor module out of it. And we're going to attach it to import the cyanide into that as well. So it's evenly distributed. Smartly evenly distributed. So this will take the cyanide and I believe turn it into fluid, which will be put into here. We're gonna need a tank. Wouldn't be big enough. You said the routers can process fluids too, right?
Yes, as long as the fluid can be in a bucket, you have to use the correct
Does it need a bucket in order to move it around?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe that's not smart. Okay, because what I want to do is that I want to take a distributor model. Cool. Distribute all the items inside of this chest to the top. Get another router. And then a cooler upgrade. Pull from this chest into here. And that should evenly distribute all of these into these. Okay, and so what I want is if that's the fluid output, need a pipe. Just go. Hey. Mechanical pipe for this. Need this. Mechanical pipe. Doing mental, like kind of making this up as I go along. This is there's a little scuff.
You like that sometimes.
Then this to go all the way this side. Like that. Okay. We just kind of repeat this. You know, honestly, I really do like streaming Minecraft because it's kind of relaxing. When it's not like super bombastic or like I'm fighting something and I'm just building, chatting with you guys, hanging out with Unite. It's good. It's a really nice time.
Yeah, whenever stuff's working, when it's not scuffed. You're correct.
Yeah, I mean, like when everything is just doing the thing we tell it to do, then yeah, no, it works really well.
And the things are working as they should.
If it does the thing and it does it right, doesn't screw it up, it works. It just works. Okay, so these are all being evenly distributed. We can speed upgrade. Make it a little bit faster. And then we use the configurator to pull from this. And then all we need to do is put some cyanide into this. Also, Sarah, did you just resub? I don't think the thing went through. If you resubbed and I didn't get the notification, I'm sorry, but I did. I see the thank you, Frosty, for telling me that. Thank you for the resub. Would you explain? I think Soul literally just asked me this, Sarah. You've been late on that one. They did say that earlier. Okay, so this is processing it. Oop, I didn't connect this pipe. There we go. Yeah, okay, so now that we have cyanide being made, I need to get another router to pull from this and put it into a chest. Okay, cool. Hey, it's working. It's being evenly distributed. If I were to just throw a stack of this in. Yeah, okay, so it is being evenly distributed into there.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there it is. It's subscribing for Prime months. For Prime, 15 months. Thank you so much. 15 month like a time it takes for a sheep egg to hatch. Wait, sheep lay eggs? What? Since when? And why wasn't I told this? I can't believe this. Why didn't you tell me sheep lay egg?
News to me.
Alright, it's basic biology. I wasn't good at biology, you know this. So we need another router to pull from these. Send it into another chest. Pull. Pull. Then we need a sender. We don't have any senders. Senders. Knight, can you do me a favor and set up an autocraft for sender modules?
For whaties?
For sender modules.
What the hell are sender modules?
So, for
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, whenever I'm done setting up this mechanism shit.
Yeah, no rush. I'm dog sitting this weekend and the dog only died like twice, yet I'm proud of myself.
Oh.
It died, but it got better. It's okay.
Okay.
What? You don't understand that
Oh,
one?
nothing. Nothing.
And there we go. Okay, and now all we have to do is turn these on. And that's Ludicrate. Done. We're making a processing line. Slowly but surely. This is kind of cool looking, honestly. I'm not too sure. Do I need plutonium for anything in the fluter? Plutonium for this to make yellorium. I don't think yellorium is used for anything, is it? Oh no, yellorium can be made into with uranium. So plutonium, I don't think we need for anything. Plutonium. We can make vertium with it. Fluid mixing. I should probably save some plutonium then. Do we? I'm a little confused on this one. Okay, so Insanite, Rosenite, and Inanite. Diculite is Magnite, which is made by in a reprocessor. Wait, I'm confused. Nah, just replaced it with an exact similar dog. I'm sure the only ones see the difference that the Labrador is no Chihuahua. I'm a little confused here. Hold up. We have plutonium, which is making magnite. All right, which is this stuff here. Right, I think I'm doing this correctly. Beginning processor. I don't know how to build it. Energizer was a separate thing. Okay. Getting to a territory I'm not really familiar with. Okay, so plutonium, right, can be used as a fuel. If we put it in a reprocessor with water, we get it by putting it in a reprocessor with cyanide water. What I did, right? Plutonium can be turned into a liquid, but for what purpose? It doesn't look like there is a purpose. Because plutonium and yellorium can be made into verdium. But what is verdium used? Nothing. Why is it here? Oh, is it to just make a reactant? To make rosinite. Oh, for the reactor itself. Okay. I'm always an hour late to your stream. No worries, man. If you wanted to keep tabs on when I stream, try doing the try joining the Discord and keeping the notification on. It'll be way easier for you to know when I'm live that way. So we're making the cyanide into polluted. Just the thing that we're doing all this for. Magnite is what I need in a reprocessor with ludicrite. To make magnites, I need magnite ingots. To make this, how do I make magnite? I don't know how to make magnite. How do you make this? By using the fluid acid, combine plutonium and yelloranium to make verdium. When it uses fuel for an act, it'll produce rosinite as a reactor. Use verdium as a fuel, you'll need to make fuel inject liquid for your reactor. You might need to empty out the fuel currently in a reactor or make a new reactor, which is what I was planning on doing, but that's cool though. I can find rosinite ingots with rosinite radiculite ingots, which to make radiculite I need magnite, but I don't know how to make magnite. Oh, I see. Okay, so I need to take the plutonium reactant. I need and put it into a reactor. Okay. So I did need to save some of that plutonium. Well, it's a bit late now. We have a stack of it. We're gonna need... I just don't know of a way for me to make more waste. Like, not fast enough, you know? Oh, what is this? What in God's name? Now you disappear. Good night, Hansi. Alright, I don't know how to make more waste faster. That's the issue. I only have 807. And I only have this much cyanide left, so this isn't making enough. I had plenty before. A couple more in here. I'm confused. How do I burn more fuel to make more of this? I want to waste fuel. That's the whole point. I'm trying to, like, I don't need the power anymore. I just need the waste it produces. Oh, wait, why is it not getting taken out? We have waste being produced, but it's not leaving it. Why is this? I want to eject it, please. Pull this out. There we go. Okay. Kind of going down, I think. It's on frequency 5. It's on frequency 5. There we go. Fuck no. Oh, you know what? It probably is. Hold up. Because it's not on public. This thing can't read it. We're getting more plutonium this way. I'm going to turn these off for now. We don't need them running. Because what we need to do is we need to take the plutonium and make it into another fluid. So we need to make another fluidizer. We need to save this. So I need to stack it. What's the length of the video play redeem? It is 30 seconds. Sorry, I didn't read it before. I was trying to do. I was doing technical stuff. Okay, so the fluidizer stuff, right, and also stack. Yeah. Dense that down just a smidge. Right. Fluidizer parts. Boom, bam, doop, 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 doop.
It all comes down to this one penalty kick. Can the young woman break the glass ceiling and prove once and for all that a female can be just as good an athlete as a male?
You know, Amy, anytime someone calls attention to the breaking of gender roles, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by implying that this is an exception and not the status quo.
Thank you, Knuckles. Knuckles will be spitting facts, dude, okay? Gonna turn this off for now. What we need is just to start building up some of the liquid cyanide. Let this do its thing for a little bit. Since these pipes will act as a chest for a little bit. I love that video. Honestly, I never really been a huge fan of Sonic, but I do admit that they have some good jokes in there occasionally. They do be funny. And I need the crystal binder here. And this one needs to be, I think now it's power. Okay, so now we need to take a distributor module as well. Distribute it over to here. If this will even reach, I have no idea. It is within range. Okay, so this should distribute it into the solid thing to make fluid as well. Perfect. Okay, so now we're making liquid plutonium. This needs to go in its own proprietary reactor so we can make the other thing. I was showing a 7-second video. I cut it short. You didn't get to say, oh, what? Just because I'm a meat. Does it mean I'm not a feminist? What are you talking about, Soul? Bro's speaking the facts of life. Meathead. Oh, okay. Okay, so there should be plenty of plutonium getting made. We need to make another reactor. Okay. Requires another. What's then the fluid, which is going to go into a nice small reactor. Sonic Boom Knuckles is mega stupid. Honestly, he's not even that dumb in like the games themselves, so I never understood what was up with that.
Comic relief.
I get that, but it's like there are other characters that could be comic relief. Wait, that's.
He says nope.
It's smooth stone. I need this more smooth than my smooth stone knight.
Okay.
Still my favorite block to build with. It's just such a stupid name. Okay. Making a
smooth stone
reactor scratch. We're probably gonna do the reinforced one. This can go. Doesn't really matter what size it is. I just wanted to do a nice big one. Where's my? Where's Derek? Come here. Yeah, Knuckles isn't really stupid at all, but in Sonic Boom, he was big dumb. Honestly, I played Sonic Boom when it came out. Holy crap, I have no idea what happened. Do you play Sonic at all, Night?
Negative.
It was a very, very bad time to be a Sonic fan when that game came out. They were like, let's revamp the entire franchise, but not progress any further with it.
Rip.
They were, the game was horrendously bad.
Love to see it. Don't you love when places revamp games and then just make them significantly worse?
They were trying to make something new, and I understand that like not all games are going to be winners, and like they're experimenting just to see what would work. But if you're gonna experiment, do it with a good game first.
Sure.
It was just really bad. Okay, I need reactor glass.
Not another speeding ticket. I'll fight it in court, but I don't think they're gonna accept gotta go fast as a medical condition.
This
The
wall
vine
tastes like
boom.
dirt.
Why did I laugh at the vine boom?
Is this a towel?
What am I supposed to cover with that? Are you making fun of me?
Wanted to put me in the beginner's class with the little kids. I can't be...
Why did you should, I'm mad that I laughed at the vine boom. That was so dumb.
Bro's getting cooked.
Okay, so reactor fuel injection point. Okay. This needs to go into here. With the fuel injection port, this is reinforced again, that's reinforced. We need to get the reinforced rods at the top. Rods. Okay. This one I'm purposely not gonna put a coolant in. At least I don't think I need one. Need to go the computer. Reactor, that's basic. That's redstone. For these. Then have yeah, okay. Boop, 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 boop. We'll make an X. Do something kind of fun with it. Why not?
I finally caught one of you sick little fucks. You can chew through metal, but you can't chew through glass, huh?
Where did you even get a glass box? This is an absurd thing to own.
Well, it used to house exquisite jewelry, but now the pawn shop is stocked up on...
It's the scream. That's not. Was that Zach? Was that Psychic Pebbles? I love him so much. He has like the best screams. So this, and then sure, why not? Why don't we just? How much AllTheMods do we have? Oh, we have plenty. Okay. I'm gonna use this as the coolant. Not too many of them. Boop. Ah. It's Gobsmooch? Oh, okay. I might be a little unfamiliar.
Oh, Goop Smooch.
Oh, you know him?
Yes, of course I know who Goop Smooch is.
I'm unfamiliar.
Goop Smooch has some pretty funny shit. He's got some good videos. You should definitely watch them.
The list. In. It's so funny. Like, oh yeah, that's right. Night, I have video redeemed now. I don't know if you've been noticing that in the chat.
Yes, no, you had them for a minute.
They are super funny. I'm glad I did it. Most people have been pretty responsible with it. They haven't done anything like super weird. So it's like
that's good.
Yeah. I don't have to like immediately cancel a video because it's like goatsy or something weird like that. I don't know.
Bad children. No.
Yeah. You don't do that.
Good. Whenever you're done working on whatever you're working on, if you want to come hither and see.
You got something to show me?
Just a little setup, just a little tiny setup. It's work in progress. We're getting there.
I'm just finishing up a secondary reactor, so I can.
If you're going to kill me, then so be it. But I won't compromise my brethren.
Your shirt says 81. Are there over 80 gnomes in my house right now?
No, it's actually just an Aaron Hernandez jersey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you like a fan?
Separate the art from the artist, brother.
Separate the art from the artist, brother. Alright, so we have this, the controller, and then we need the waste output. Reactor. Solid access ports. Wasn't there? I could have sworn there was a projection port or like an output. This I need to place one here, and then I need to wrench it. Set it out. Those two didn't get to finish. Makes sad. I'm sorry, man. There we go. Okay, so this should output whatever it makes once I finish the reactor itself. There we go. That should be a full reactor, right? No, what am I missing? Air is not valid for the reactor's exterior? Oh, I'm missing glass. Oh, I'm stupid.
The glass was so clear, you couldn't even tell it was there.
Yeah, connected textures do be doing that sometimes, do you? Also, he threatens the gnome he threatens the gnome to turn him into a living football and instantly caves and sells out the rest of the gnomes. My God.
Rip.
All right, cool.
It's every man for himself, or no man, I guess in this case.
Severe killer will pump into this tank and must be extracted using fluid sports. Okay. Fuel injection, fluid sport. I think this is good. This is it. Let me get a tape. Turn this on. Ah, crap. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I built a little bit. It was this. Okay, let's try this, and then I'll go check out what you had to show. Yeah,
Okay.
plenty of plutonium.
For an
now.
export bus, am I able to put a power card in here and then it... No.
No, that's on stored buses.
Gross. Okay.
Okay, so now if I wrench this to take it out. This needs to be set to not taking plutonium. I know. Fuel injection port reinforced. This is plutonium. Plutonium reactant. Fuel injection port into a reactor. We'll turn it plutonium into reactant. It's not taking it. Why not? Liquid fuel. Inlet. I'm confused as to why this no work. This is a bit of a problem. How do I put the fluid into this so it actually does it? This is a functioning reactor. It just needs, it's missing something. Why? Okay, let me go see what you're working on. Maybe I just need a mental break. Where are you, Knight?
In the little woodshed by the other teleports, the teleports to the warden stasis and stuff.
All right. Working over there. I need to set a dislocator port to this area. You can get to you quicker. All right, what is it? What'd you
I
do?
already did. Thanks.
What is this?
So
Whoa.
These are so we can basically have stuff. It's the equivalent to the quantum crafters because it just, you can limit what it builds, except mechanical, because since you can't do mechanical crafting cards basically in the quantum computers, but for mechanism. So like all these are making their own thing. So this one would be making, enriched iron, enriched whatever. They don't have to be necessarily separate, but it just is easier that way. So if you're trying to make a bunch of shit, it's not going to clog it up because each one is doing its own thing.
All right.
But you basically can set the cap of what you want, how much of each, and you change it to whatever. So that one is already set pretty high. We'll change this one. That one's also set pretty high. Let me see what's this one set. They're already set pretty high. Okay, we'll just throw another K in there. So the redstone obviously shuts off, and then this just kind of rips, fills it up, and
I mean, like, that's a great way to start producing a lot of the ultimate parts that we need, so we can start finishing up with the mechanism.
What?
oh, it's missing accelerator cards. That's why I wasn't pulling it in very quickly. But yes.
Cool.
Also,
I've never seen this before. IME level emitter. This is new to me.
So, basically, if you right-click on it, you can set how much of something that you want. So, like, we could say we want, 1,000 cobblestone, and the exporter will throw 1,000 cobblestone into whatever, obviously, it's attached to.
Oh, I never knew that I could do that. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that.
Yep. And so you can turn stuff off and on. You have to have a redstone card in the exporter or whatever you're working on.
Yeah, of course, in order for the redstone signal to go through.
Yes,
that's interesting.
But you can stop stuff from just crafting forever. So you can actually set up like a quote unquote auto craft that continually has whatever amount of shit you want, but doesn't absolutely destroy your fucking system and eat all of your items. For instance, coal or redstone or iron or whatever. It stops it from eating it all because you can set a cap of how many of that item you want. So, let's say you want, 1,000 redstone, it'll shoot out 1,000 redstone, and then that's it. Once it's at 1,000 redstone, it stops. It'll turn off the redstone signal.
Cool. I like that, actually. That's really nice. How goes your skulk farm, by the way? Did that ever figure itself out?
Actually, I meant to look again. Let's see. If it's higher than 90, yes. Nope, it didn't. It just grows and then doesn't actually output anything, which is stupid. Because I checked earlier, and it was that ID 90 earlier, and it should have grown like 5 times by now, because it's been like 2 hours, and so it hasn't done shit.
Let me check on my folders up farm. Yeah, I've made 85 echo shards. It's not the fastest, but also I am
it's
out
faster
of
than
source.
not making any at all.
Yeah, that's true. The goblin noises.
I mean, wonderful weather we're having.
That's better.
Anyways, this is a very large step forward into the mechanism.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because we're gonna need it.
Mechanism junk. Yes, which is why I started on it, because I was looking at making the mechanism reactor, and I'm like, well, our mechanism shit's kind of scuffed, so I might as well make our mechanism stuff less scuffed.
Yeah.
So we can actually, do mechanism stuff and it not be scuffed. So.
Do we have a way of producing uranium?
No, but yes.
Don't tell me it's bees.
No, if you get uranium, we can make uranium seeds. You only need 4 ingots.
I have some stacks. I've been looking at it. I was just asking because I will be starting to go through these pretty quickly in order for me to make the paste.
Well, we can make the seeds. The seeds the seeds are only tier 4, so they shouldn't be that slow. They should be pretty quick.
Hey, a 5 stream streak. Enjoy those cranberries, and thank you for all your support, Sharp. You love Axel? Axel's adorable. Both of you two are adorable. Glad that you were able to stop by, man. Working hard. Okay, so we need to figure out what's going on with this. Why is this not accepting signal? By using the fluidizer, we can combine plutonium and uranium to make rhodium. When this is used as a fuel in a reactor, it produces brosinite. So we have plutonium. Oh, wait, I think I know what's wrong. Hold up. The plutonium isn't the actual reactor. It needs to go into here. These two. Okay, so we need... Okay. We need yelloranium. Yelloranium. Which is in a fluidizer from solid to fluid. We need to take uranium to make yellorium. And then yellorium to make bertium. Bertium is a reactant that goes into the reactor to make rosinite. Rosinite gets spat out as a process thing. Okay, so I need another solid injector. Okay, solid word processor. That's the build. Where's my coming case gadget? Grab this. I need to move this down. Here. Settings, right down, and then over this side. Like so. Oh, no. One more. Like that. There we go. Okay, so now that we have one of these, this needs to have uranium going into it. Somehow. Let's get another crystal. Hook this up. This needs to be. This now has power. This needs your brain. Make the thing. Okay, so this is gonna slowly start filling up. There it goes. Okay. We only need a little bit of this. Okay, so the plutonium and the yellorium need to go together in this one over here. The pipes. That's blocks. I need... Mechanical... Thinking there it goes. Okay. So this needs to go into here. We're gonna color coordinate these actually. I never, you know what I very rarely do? Actually color coordinate pipes. That's such a bizarre feeling. That is not the right configure. It's just so they don't they don't touch each other. Figure 8. It's how do I change the color of these? I accidentally changed the color of these without even trying somehow.
Nice. Maybe.
He rotate. Great. I accidentally changed the colors of these, and I can't. And when I'm trying to do pipes, and for the life of me can't figure out why I can't do it now.
Don't have the right stuff, I guess.
I don't know. It's just the configurator.
Mm.
Rotating. That wrenches it. I got nothing. I have no idea why it just doesn't want to work. All right, fine. We'll separate it normally. I think it'd be cool to actually color coordinate these things, but nope. So the yellow goes into here. The blue goes into here. Like so. Connect this one. Yeah. Actually put it in here. Oh, we have to disconnect it on the back end over here. The way it shrinks it. That there. Okay, so now there. Get plutonium. I need to wrench this one so it pulls it out. Yellow ram, and then we turn this one on. So this should make vertium. This is what goes into the reactor. Cool. Okay. So this is the output. I need to pipe it again. This is gonna be really ugly, but it's like it's really weird. I didn't plan this ahead. Oh god. Boop, boop. Trying not to cross the wires, basically. This we break through here. And now this should go into the system. After I configure it. Do you count? Yes, there we go. Okay. It is doing something. Slowly but surely it's doing something. This is going as fast as it can to make the we have 9% fuel in here. It is active. Hasn't made any vapor or anything. This isn't full of anything. At least it doesn't look like it. Let me turn the system back on. Well, actually, no, we don't really need to because we have plenty of plutonium in this. Need gallium. Let's bring the name in this. I wish I had a distributor. Like, I don't want to set up another router setup just to do this one thing. Let's turn this back on. So. This has plenty of cyanide. Continue sending this up here so it makes more plutonium, and this is indeed making it, but it's just not fast. I'm gonna need another one, please. Copy paste. Bring you here. Actually, you know what? Let's copy this one specifically. That. That's what I need. Zero, this is here. We bring it up. Like this. And then we can have another pipe. Uranium here. And then another crystal. I think this is the last crystal I can put on this one. Crystallizer here, linked output. Then this one can just be attached to. Pinch it up. Pull that. So that should be making 2 times that. what about you? Okay, so it is producing it. Okay, so there is waste in here. So this needs to go here. Rosinite. Now that we have this, Rosinite was needed on Radiculite in a reprocessor. Radiculite is made by Magnite. Magnite is still something we have yet to figure out how to make. Because they didn't explain that. Well, at least we're making the Rosinite now. That's the main thing. I think it's rapidly heating up. What? That's what we want. We want to burn through this. The more stuff that isn't being injected out of this, the faster it makes the thing we need. Which I think is a good thing. What I can say about this thing. It is producing it, it's just not exactly the fastest thing. Capacity of the fuel is already maxed out, so. Anyway, this is turned on. We're just not making any more of the blues, I don't think. Blues I have right here. Okay, so how do you make Magnite? That is the thing that I need. Magnite ingots are created how? It's a reactant. Doesn't tell me anything. How do you get Magnite ingots? Is this a crafting thing? You craft for this? No. With Radiculite. How do you get the Magnite for the fluid? Solid to fluid, that's it. That doesn't tell me anything. I need to look up how to get Magnite because for whatever reason this game's dumb and doesn't have an actual proper JEI for this. Right.
Okay.
How do you get this? You have to put plutonium in a reactor. You'll get Magnite as a waste instead of cyanide. It needs to be plutonium blocks. It's a solid reactant. Okay. Then I can make another one of these then. This is so dumb. The fact that I had to do like 4 different reactors in order to do this one thing. Make another reactor, I guess. But that's what I tried to do earlier. I guess it needs to be the solid plutonium instead of the other one. So I need to make a solid reinforcement. Isn't too bad. We're going to copy and paste this. You here. Going to say paste. We're gonna get the building gadgets. Floor. Do up. Like this. Beautiful. Okay. So we don't need the fuel injection port, because what we need is the solid injection port. Solid access ports? I think that's what it was. Is solid access port, yes. Okay. Solid access port. And then we take the distribution module for the plutonium. we're going to distribute this one. So any plutonium that gets made from this point on is going to go into there. Which if I do this, make some. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so now I need a reinforced controller. Controller and then a access port. Access. Oh wait. Is it fluid access? Or what is this? Solar. Is it? No wait. It's going to be making a liquid as a byproduct. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Let's try the solid access. Reinforce. Solid. Okay, so then we configure this one with the reactor wrench. This one takes it out. So I can have a platform to stand on. Okay, and now this, turn it on. It's gonna have power. That's right. We need a power way to take the power out. What was it? It was the power thing. Reactive power tap. Turbine, energizer, passive, reactive power tap, basic. Wait, how did I do this then? What is this? Reactor active forge energy. Reactor forge. Energy power tab. Did I not have an autocraft for this? Okay. Yeah, I go make an autocraft for this. So I'm selling your soul on eBay. The best offer I got so far is 2 cents and a quarter of a cranberry. I'll only do it for 3 cranberry. Nothing less. I don't want the cents. Apparently, I never bothered to make the reinforced reactor energy tap. Forge energy power tap. This thing. I never said an autocraft. An autocraft. I am a little silly. Forge reactor reinforced. Now we head back. What do you mean on 1 second? So I ain't give you any of the profits. It's my soul. I get to say what I get to do with it, soul. Don't tell me what to do. So we need to. Need to get rid of power. This tap. Okay. It says this. We need a crystal. These. This needs to be input from block. Then we need to crystal bind here into this relay. There we go. So this should be taking the power and storing it that it makes. Turn it back on. Okay. It's taking the plutonium. Slowly. It should be making rosinite, I think. I don't think it turns into a liquid. It's kind of waiting now. Or magnite, that's the thing it does. It's insane to me that this one thing is just making so much power. Good lord. Making the
It's
waste.
it's reactors for you, man.
Extreme
power
reactors,
efficient.
extreme reactors is just very silly. That's why I like it so much. Oh my god, this thing is 55,000 Celsius. How hot is that?
Very hot.
It's a bit spicy. Hey, it's worth it. We definitely have enough Viridium, that's for sure. I guess we need to make a tank for this somehow. Because the rosinite, right? Rosinite is what we need in order to make innanite. Yeah, because we need radiculite, which we're combining with what we're making here, and rosinite in a reprocessor. So let's go ahead and start making the reprocessors while waiting for this thing to make. Paste, copy. Once more. Oop, nope, you, and you. Gonna paste it. Adjust it so we can actually see it. Not just this. 1. 2. 3. Oh, we're missing a lot of words. It was 3. Yeah, we need these. We have no cyanide units. Let's use them. Make the thing. Listen to here. $16. This. The power ports. We need the controller. Here are these controllers. The fluid injector. The waste injector. A collector. Try building it again. We're missing a piece there, unfortunately. I think we need more casings. Oh, we need more. I'm running low on cyanide, man. I'm dipping into my personal reserve that I use for crafting. It's not making it fast enough. That's the issue.
You can make cyanide seeds. You need 4 blocks of it.
I don't
It's a tier 5 seed, but
yeah, it's expensive. That's the issue. Like I can.
Yeah, but
make
it could be
It's
fast
just-
as shit if you give me the blocks. I mean, it'll make it. It'll make it faster than your reactor probably.
You said 5 blocks I need?
4 blocks. 4 blocks.
4?
Yes, 4 blocks.
I might be able to do more. They're in the system now. You see them?
Okay, yeah, give me 2 seconds. I gotta grab some Supremium.
Yep. And they're a bit pricey. Oh boy, they are pricey. Okay, so
Seed base. Where the hell's the seed base at?
what I need is another reactor. One of these. Recreate this too. There we go. So that's Rossonite. Get the pipe. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna test the fluid thing. I router here. Need cooler modules. Here. Module. Router fluid. Yes, here it is. Fluid transfer upgrade is what I need. Fluid transfer upgrade. Transfer into router modules. Fluid transfer upgrades. And Mark II, which requires prismatic shards for some reason. That's interesting. Prismarine shards. Okay, so if fluid module 2, how does this work? Transfer into router. Use this. First, we get the fluid upgrade. Fluid module Mark II. Take this and put this into. Enter into router. With a distributor. And this will distribute the Rosinite. The Rosinite needs to be distributed into a tube. Into the fluid injector. What do you mean no?
Merry Christmas.
What? Oh, you got it?
Yeah, look at your system. Or look at the system.
Ah, that's beautiful. That's hot. Now, the problem is I need to get that into here without using another quantum bridge. I didn't get that far. Okay. I'll take it though. Like, thank you. But it's like, oh boy, like that's very pricey. Right. So the fluid injector can't be distributed into it for some reason. This. Transfer out of router. Into here. Okay, so it's not distributor models. It's specifically okay. Now I have enemies spawning in here. Ugh.
Well, it's
Also,
after 7.
Holy TPS, dude.
I have junk to do.
They are laggy.
What is laggy?
The enemies, they're a bit laggy. I need a torch.
It is after 7 though.
Yeah.
I have to go do some stuff. So I will be leaving.
Yeah, no,
But
thank
we
you
made
so
great
much.
progress
Yeah,
on
we
some
did.
mechanism junk for
A
today.
lot of the mechanism, and I'm almost done with what I'm trying to do here. So we're absolutely going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff. But Knight,
So,
seriously,
next
thank you for
stream-
stopping by.
Next stream, I plan on we're gonna work on the fission reactor. That way we can get to start working on those pellets.
All right,
But
cool,
I
cool.
was working on setting this stuff up. So if there's any more junk that I need to set up, I can. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
But seriously, Knight, thank you so much for all your help.
Absolutely, we're cruising. We'll get this done sooner than later. It's gonna take some time, but you know we'll get it. We'll do it.
All right,
So,
you have a
let's do
great night,
very
Knight.
similar then. Yeah, you as well. We'll catch you later. You have a good one.
Bye.
Adios.
Your talks are nice. So this is kind of awkward. This is out of range. That's awkward as well. Okay, if this is out of range, then I can't use this. I should just stick with pipes. Don't hurt myself. Okay, this is mechanical pipes. Let's move this manually. Because we're gonna be using 2, right? Because what I want to do is that I want to oh, there it is, 1 Magnite. Okay, that took way longer than it needed to make a single one of these. Is that really the fastest that I can go? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like it's just not making nearly as much. What are the rods at? They're at this. If I put them at 100. Control. Making no power and it's not consuming anything. Like this is the best that I can do, quite literally. Oh, this is gonna take a minute to make this stuff, man. Knight probably has a good idea of like probably calling it for the day stream. I want to keep going. It's just that this is something that just takes time, and I want to finish building it so badly. It's so close, dude. Because what needs to happen is that I need to put 2 of these pipes leading downwards into this. That way I can have 2 reprocessors dedicated to making Rosinite, and then the other one for the Innate. So they're gonna go. We need more mechanical pipes. Make it a pipe. These are going to be dragged all the way down here. I wish there was a better way of doing this. I'm just not familiar enough with extreme reactors to make to actually know when and how I should use these certain things, or if I should be making these beforehand. I just kind of building it as I go. Like if it needs it, I kind of just slap it onto it. This. Because I wanted to use just a fluid distribution thing, but apparently it has like no range, which just sucks. Okay, so this should both be going into here. And then we pipe you out. That's wrong wood. upgrades. Pull you. Okay, so Rosinite is getting pulled out of the reactor now. Going down, going into here. So both of these are Rosinite. Perfect. Rosinite, these things need power, which we're going to need another relay for. But relay on top of this. Can I connect relays to relays? I'm pretty sure, right? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's their 16th connection. We need crystals. So, and then we're gonna power these. That. Outputs, output, output. We're going to link this, and we're going to boom, bam, pop. Boom. Power is going out. We are indeed using it, at least. Oh, it's still rapidly going higher than we're using. That's the main thing that I need to keep track of. So, plutonium is going into here. Did I turn this back on? I did not. A little silly. There we go. Turn these back on. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 routers for this. The Magnite needs to go into the reprocessor. No, it needs to be turned into a fluid. This fluid goes into a reprocessor. So that's why we had this one over here, the solid injector. Get rid of one of them. Let's break this. Put the compressor. Fluidizer glass. And we're going to copy this. To here. Then we're going to move you into the east. So. Oh, it's not touching anything. We have solid. So then what we need to do is make a distributor to take the thing from this, the magnite ingots, and turn it into liquid. You... Fine. Cooler upgrade. This. And then a pusher upgrade. Oh wait, no, this one needs to be distributed. Right, no. This one needs to be distributed over here. These two. Distributed evenly. No, that's right. I can't just... Well, I can't... Hey, how am I going to do this? It's going to be distributed into the waste injector. Right? To be turned into liquid. Was it not in range or something? It pulls it out and then distributes it. I need speed upgrades. I can actually do something faster. round robin. Why is it not sending it? I guess we're just gonna have to do 2 sender modules. I wanted to distribute it evenly, but it's being silly, so 2 sender modules. Send it into here. This, boom, bam. Send it out. Oh, wait, that's right. No. This needs a fluid. How do I make this again? What is it? Magnites. With this. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm really dumb. This is a fluid that I'm a solid thing. Wait, no. How am I making the fluid again? It's a fluidizer. That's right. This needs to be sent to the fluidizer I literally just built because I'm stupid. Send it into here. No, not that. There we go. That sends it so it can get turned into a liquid, right? Cool. Okay, so this needs power. That's why I made a relay. Grab this, hook it to here, set this to output the block. All right, so now it should be making from magnetite to this. To a fluid. Yeah, okay, so now we have magnetite fluid. We need to we need to pipe it out. Where's pipes? That's much. We take this out. Distribute it evenly into these. Okay. Like so. Okay, and then configure it so it pulls this out. So now that these things have, there we go, it has magnite in it. Okay, evenly distributed magnite. Magnites on top of ludicite, which is what we made over here. We needed a router for. We need to evenly distribute it. Hold up, wait, I'm cooking. Need a polar module. I'm getting somewhere, guys. Hold up. Need to pull from here and then speed that up. We need to distribute it into the top of these, which they already configured to do so. Place it here. And we have radiculite. Okay, and then radiculite, wait for it. We take these with the modular router. We need a puller module, again, 2 of them. Up. Pull into this. Pull into this one. And then we need to have a distributor module. You know, the distributor module. And we distribute it to the top of these 2. Boom. Speed that up. And then we turn them on. Ravenite. Done. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Woo! It's not impossible. Okay. It's a really weird chain of events of things that are happening. But it is indeed working. Okay, so we need to put this back in here. 10k cyanide, which is pretty much the biggest bottleneck, honestly. Dump you into here. Perfect. Cool. All right, now that this is done, and we have plenty of cyanide being evenly distributed, making into blueite, which is being taken and processed again into their different fluids. Here. The biggest bottleneck now are just the reactors. That is basically it. All right, blueite is being pushed into here, so that's fine. We need uranium to get put into here as well. How much of this do we actually have? We have plenty, honestly. Plutonium is a little low, but that's fine. That's what we're fixing right now. We have plenty of that. But yeah, the main thing is we now have an ignite, which is perfect. So an ignite needs to be taken out and put in a chest somewhere. Let's get another router. Going to set a cooler upgrade. Pull these out. I need upgrades. I don't have any cooling upgrades. Need more this, please. Say that I just don't have any. Make them for this exact reason. Stop that. These and Mark 2s. That okay. Cooling upgrades from these two. Cool. This. Cool into this. And then we're gonna need a sender. A chest. Actually, you know what? Let's do a drawer. Because it's only one item. One drawer, so we can take. Then sender module. Indeed. There we go. Alright. Ugh. Oh goodness. That's a lot of work. Yeah, this is a lot of work. Okay. Night. Apparently, it doesn't count of me having reticulite, even though I do. It's very odd to me. I don't understand. Why you not take it? Why you no take? Is it because it doesn't have any magnite, liquid magnite? It probably is that. Okay. Well, hey, we have an nanite, which is good. In nanite, all right. Now that we can finish off this section, let's pretend like it is that. We need insanite. Then you have rosinite. You can mix it with bentonite to create insanite ingots. Bentonite, or it can be found in the nether, which I have not located, but we have this. One of the hardest materials to get in the mod. This is also used to create the AllTheMods star. Block of a nanite. So in order to actually make this, it requires a block of a nanite, which is what this is, and insanite, which is rosinite and bentonite in every processor. Honestly, I think we have that already. We got 16 of that. We're gonna need to make more. That's the issue. I don't know how to get that. They said it's in the nether, but that's not really exactly helpful. But with the extra rosinite that we do have, we have plenty. I'm gonna make another processor. here, here. I'm gonna move this over on the side. Paste it, bring it up a bit. Place this spaced out here. Oh, that's right. We don't. We need to make the other thing. The processor. Add 10 of each. Grid. It's 10. And rid of these, and then okay, apparently we don't have enough of these. Prismarine crystals. Make a ton. I don't know why you're saying we don't have any. I know we do. The processor. Okay, now build it. Yeah. Ah, crap. I built it into the floor. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the nanite needs to go into Rustinite needs to go. It's what did it say need to be again? Make insanite ingots. It was the bentonite Rustinite. Right. Okay. Why did it build low again? Not what I want. Because it's still like down. And a little bit more. Not building so low. Uber. So this one, we need to figure out how to get these. The problem is these aren't actually really gotten anywhere consistently. We don't really need a whole, we need 16 in order to make the one. We only have 16. Rosinite, we need to transfer over here. So give me the pipes. These into here. The game is just really silly when it comes to giving me very specifically rare materials that only could be found in the nether for some reason, or generated by a bee. It's like, it's not like it's hard to get, it's just obnoxious. There we go. Alright, so this is both getting that. Shove this into here, get a crystal. You know what? Let me get a dedicated to this thing. How do I get this bee? Bentonite bee. With a blaze bee. Honestly, that doesn't actually sound that bad. Blaze bee is by breeding a magmatic and nomad bee. Oh, it's nomad bee? Oh, you suck. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna be easy to do at all. This is why I wanted to work on it with night, but it's we're gonna have to go mine this. At least I know what it looks like. That's not too like uncommon. Alright, let's get a drawer. going to place this here. My short stature is against me. There we go. We're going to lock this drawer. Okay, so at least we know that we have it. We need to go. We need to do a little bit of mining. It'd be too difficult. I know what it looks like. To the nether. Oh, the lag is real. I need to set my pad, my teleport thing to the nether. Resin bee. I think we need that actually. Hold up. Each. Go ahead and yoink that real quick. Don't know why you were there, but sure. Okay, and now we need my thing. I'm gonna add new nether. Okay. Okay, I swear I've seen these crystals like just kind of all over the place. Yeah, these things. They're like super common. I'm surprised that we haven't been picking up a whole lot of them again. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I need a chest. Compacting upgrade. Netherite chest, please. I don't know why it lags every time that I try to make it. I make the chest. Like, clicking on it, it just takes a hot minute. All right, compacting. Advanced compacting upgrade. Back. Y, compact anything. Then I need to grab my favorite tool. You. I need stack upgrades. Upgrades, and then we need to set a memory. Specifically these. And then the advanced void up. We'll void out netherrack. That is not what that is. An item. Netherrack. Assault, I think is what it is. Assault. And assault. Polished. What other random common blocks? I think it's like gravel as well. And what else was there? I think that's it. What's the point of below? I think that's it. I don't really think there's anything else that I can do. Let's go dig it. this stuff is like stupid common. It's like all over the place. Do I have the max fortune? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I should just keep digging on this. Rip our nether, but you know, I need materials, and if it's only gonna spawn in a very specific location for some dumb reason, then I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. It's gonna be a world hole by the time I'm done with this. It's ridiculous how some ores are just like hidden in like the most obtuse locations, and then other ones are just all over the place. Dig our way back over. How much was this? And how much did this chest get absolutely violated? Honestly, not too bad. You know what? I'll take that for just like a quick little bit of digging. It's not bad at all. You're supposed to be taking the netherrack out and whatnot, but you didn't do that. No clue why. I'll take these because we don't really need a whole lot of them. We'll leave them here if I need to keep digging again. Let's go back to the actor. Okay, and now we can dump these into here. We need to have another module. A distributor module and I should put this away before I end up hurting myself. This thing is very deadly in terms of digging, and I don't want to break anything. We're gonna pull from here, and we're gonna make another router. One needs to go in here, and then it needs to distribute into these evenly. This with some speed upgrades. Then we need crystals. All need power. Then bind these to this crystal. Output to block. Turn them on. Okay. So these are making insane blocks now. Cool. We are very close to actually being able to make the one block we need. We need a little bit more, and then I can call it for today's stream. We need literally one more of these. Just one. Come on. Work with me. Do it. Come on, do it. Why is this not processing? Radiculite? Radiculite and Rosnite. Yes. Why you no go? Why you no go? It's Radiculite to make oh, it needs two. Ah, I see. It only has, because it's evenly distributing it only has one. So like this. Cool. Then it goes. Yes. Okay, that's the one. All right, and then we need another router. I need more mods. Oh no, all the routers are here. Right. Okay. Another router. Need to pull from these. pull into here. And then you pull into here. Okay. And then we need to send it. Send her into a chest. Speed that up. All right, cool. We got it. We got it. Wait. We're done. Do. Wait. How do I make an A-Night blocks then? Oh, on Netherrack. Okay, so I actually already had everything. All right, an A-Night block. Insanite block. Ah! We did it! Quest completed, baby. Oh my god, that took way longer than it should have. But we done it. Easy peasy. I don't know what to do in all the extra Insanite now, but that is a thing for next time. Okay, for whatever reason, it didn't count because I didn't pick up Reticulite, even though I was holding it. Let me I did it technically. Hold up. I earned this. Give sword rose for 1 in 3 big 3 like count that because I have this. Couldn't have gotten anything else. There we go. Finish my quest, stupid. Absolutely incredible. Also, I got a quantum entangle over from this. That's awesome, dude. This thing is stupid expensive to make. Yeah. All right, that is a major progression done for the star. That took a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. For the philosopher fuel, this is a major progression done. The only thing that we need now is to get the dark tank, which I shall save for next week. But my God, we got it. We so got it. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Alright, this is going inside of the Infinity Backpack immediately. Boom. Alright, I have officially done it. We have Insanite. I just need to start hooking up to the AE2 system so it can just continuously produce and store all of it. But anyway, with that, I'm going to call it for today's stream. Seriously, you guys have been awesome vibing with me, whoever is still in there. You guys have been pretty quiet in the chat, but that's alright. I'm perfectly fine with it. Let me go ahead and raid out who is online right now. Who haven't I raided out to it? Hush. I'll do Jazzy. I haven't rated out to Jazzy in a little bit. They are playing Donkey Kong. All right. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. Seriously, thank you guys so much for hanging out on today's stream. I shall see you guys again tomorrow because we're continuing some more Spyro. Hopefully the thread won't get bombarded with more Vara men. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.